And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. So we're very much on the way now. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Spain! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries a shot! And he's straight offside. Llorente, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Doué. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball. Llorente is flagged offside. Knocks it into space. Upamecano. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hernandez. Upamecano. Spain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Here's Rodri. Llorente. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. Cross from... Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself. Rabiot. And here's Ferran Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saliba clears it away. And it's Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Gavi has it in a wide position. Pedri! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Upamecano tries to clear. France are looking to go forward now. Pedri plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni, that's really well cleared. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Played out wide. Goes looking wide. And it's Cucurella. Rodri. Here's Llorente.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Dembele. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries one from range. Oh, crossbar! And he's gone looking for safety. Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Distributed tidily. Can he get on the end of this? Cross from Fabian Ruiz.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Koundé. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
No foul, says the referee. Elects to cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Cucurella. Tries to play it through. In towards the back stick. Mignon deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Rabiot. Pedri. Cucurella. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, good spread. Ferran Torres finding himself in space. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Out towards the flank. Here's Rodri. Knocks it out wide. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. Gavi. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Gavi. He'll try to keep this alive. Pass is just off target. Saliba. Dembele. And here's Gavi. Pedri. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Cucurella. He shifted it to the flank. Goes back. And it's Laporte. And Kubasi. Opts to play it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Gavi. Oyarzabal is onto this. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Spain can consider themselves just about safe now. Pedri. Nicely spread. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space. Doué.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Dembele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Gavi. Cucurella. Gives it back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Laporte. Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Fabian Ruiz taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result